out to the States this weekend because there is a massive show on HSN next Tuesday and I can't wait. Honestly, the autumn lineup. So this is kind of something new that we've just embraced as Crafters Companion the last couple of years, okay? So I was the one who kind of convinced HSN years and years ago that we were going to do big Christmas in July. They used to wait and launch all of their Christmas stuff in August. However, we convinced them, let's launch Christmas in July, which then meant the August event became Falloween. Not my word, HSN's word, okay? So we had this amazing Falloween show. Now, you know, last year, we were the Today Special. We had beautiful fall collections. We had the Christmas collections. It was off the chart, incredible. And the pressure has been on this year to up the ante, to outdo everything that we did last year. And let me tell you, we have not disappointed. I came back from the Halloween event last year. Me and Leanne, locked in a room, squirreled away, came up with loads of amazing new product concepts straight off the back of the Halloween event. The concepts were incredible. You are seeing them here for the first time. Everything that we are launching on HSN next Tuesday is a world launch. Let that sink in. Every single item that we are launching is a world launch, and I'm going to preview every single one of them for you right now. Now, I will tell you, we have had issues the last couple of HSN shows with sellouts before we've got to the show. Now, we've gone quite deep on a lot of products, but there are a lot of things that didn't make it to the show last time, and I will try and give you the heads up if we've got similar products, like we had these gorgeous Christmas charms, say for Adam's show, never got to Adam's show. Things like this, where we've got something similar, I will give you the heads up if there's something I'm really worried about. They will be doing their Fill Your Boots for $7.50 deal. I hope, like it has done the last few times, it'll be the day before and the day of the show. So all the special offers, all the special prices will be live the day before the show. Best place to keep up with all of the gossip is in our Facebook group, Fans of Crafters Companion on HSN. I will be in there. I will be keeping the gossip going. I fly out this Saturday to HSN. So I'll be out there on the ground on Eastern Time Zone throughout Sunday and Monday getting ready for the shows with the team out there. So it's going to be epic, right? We launch through the night, Monday night, so we're not the Today Special, so whoever the Today Special is, I don't know. That launches at midnight. I'm doing all of the 1 a.m. show, so I'm on 1 a.m. for a full hour. Loads of our big launches in 1 a.m. And then I don't pop up again until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm doing a full hour at 4 o'clock. And then I've got my special Sara and Adam hour at 9. Now, I know the last few times we've managed to have 2 hours with Adam. It's only a 1 hour show, so we're squeezing 2 hours of amazing products into 1 hour with Adam at 9 o'clock, right? So I might pop up other pieces of the day, but it's going to be massive. So that is everything you need to know about the day. I'm now going to do the usual. I'm going to run around the studio like an absolute mad woman and try and get as much as possible into the 2 hours, while Ben sits there nicely, chit-chats along, and just has a really lovely time.
Yeah, I mean, I get the tough jobs and, you know, sort of the glue that keeps it all together. But no, I do enjoy this, actually. Just sat on the sofa, reading out all of your comments. And remember, on these HSN preview shows, 2 things that I need to keep reminding you of. Firstly, download the booklet. Booklet only just gone live about 15 minutes or so ago. Wherever you're watching right now, you can click on that link, download the booklet. It is your roadmap to everything which is coming up over the course of Craft Day. And you can see loads and loads of inspiration on all of these amazing launches that are coming your way over the course of the day. So do make sure you download that. Let me know when you've done it. And also, make sure you comment, because in this show, the more you comment, the more chance you've got of winning. We will be giving pretty much everything away in this show. At the end of each demo that Sara does, we will be choosing a winner at random to win that particular project. And my, oh my, we have got some absolutely corking items on this show. I'm particularly excited. Love a bit of Halloween, me. And if you too love Halloween, you are in for an absolute spooky treat. We've got all of our amazing social superstars ready to go. And already in is Pat Fisher, who says, hello from New Jersey. I've just bought the Christmas Rose collection, and now I really want the new Halloween collection. Lois is in. Hi, Mary Pat and Carolyn Wilson. Joanne Archer joins us from New Jersey, and Lynn Bledsoe in from Indiana. Let's get going, though, with the first collection, brand new Nature's Garden collection. And it's this time of the year, isn't it, Sara, where we all begin to feel thankful and blessed.
It is indeed. Now, this big one is launching in the 4 o'clock show, but I'm giving you the heads up on it. This is what we're going to launch with first because it is one of the bigger collections, okay? So let's get the details up on the screen. However, you don't need to worry about remembering all of this, because if you get the booklet downloaded, everything is in the booklet, right? So this collection is everything about fall. Right? Now, we don't really celebrate fall in a big way over here in the UK. So we've worked with a lot of our US team to do the concepting on this. So you've got things like these, I mean, look at these beautiful cardinals. They are absolutely beautiful. But then also just your autumn leaves. Wow. I mean, they're just stunning. Look at these little charms. These are coming up on there. This big spectacular leaf is to die for. I mean, wait till you see that in some of the demo stuff that I've got planned for you. How incredible are these? We've got things like the lovely embossing folders, the die cuts that come in as part of this, the different centerpieces. Yes, you've got traditional things that you'd expect, like those lovely pumpkins. However, there's also things like the gorgeous toadstools, which I'm seeing a load of this year, Ben.
Yeah.
Really gorgeous designs. And of course, as you know, the paper pad is incredible. Now, this is the first time you are seeing this. This is going to be a world launch when this launches on HSN next week. And like I said, this will be up in the 4 o'clock show, but it will be live on the website, I'm hoping, the day before. So let me walk you through everything that is in the collection before we get going. And of course, keep chatting along with Ben in the comments.
Yeah.
You could be winning the whole collection. If you want to be in with a chance of winning it, you've got to chit-chat along with us, haven't you? Right? Now, I've got so much stuff on my desk here. Oh! You'll need to pick that up for us. Right, can I just show you the beautiful papers, right? Look at these here. Now, the A track's nice, but with the B track, we've gone with just the lovely plaids, so that you've got that option. If you just want the harvest and the fall colours, they will be absolutely gorgeous to work with. But the fall papers, and do you know what? I haven't seen other papers like this, not only from our company, but from other companies. You just don't, you see loads of Christmas, we see loads of kind of summer florals, but these harvest time florals, Ben, you just don't see an awful lot of it.
No, very true.
And they're really nice. The colour palette is what sets it apart. So that's the thing that really says fall. But the designs, well, you know we do lovely paper pads on there, right? So that is the paper pad. I will pop the details up on the side of the screen as well, this side down here, because we have got the paper pad available as an extra. So if you are doing that $7.50 fill your cart, you might want all of these extras. Now, that's the 12 by 12 pad. Let me show you the linen cardstock pad. Both of these pads are in the big bumper bundle, right? So if you want them both, they are coming in the big bumper bundle, but they are both available as extras. So there's the 12 by 12.
Those colours.
We've got the same as well. We've got the extra linen card pad. The linen card is 874524, so it's 23 for the 12 by 12 pad, 24 if you want to go for the linen card pad. These are the things that quite often sell out before the show. Or I come in on the day and check the stocks and there's like 150 left or something, which you just know it's going to last absolutely no time at all. So we'll keep switching between the two down there in the bottom corner, right? Now, it is one big Uber bumper collection.
Yeah.
So I'll just show you everything in here, right? And I'm going to show you all the cards, how this works, and then I'll try and squeeze in fabulous demo, right? So 4.5 minutes I've got on this one, Nicholas says. Oh, positively dropped. We've got plenty of time, haven't we? Right? So there is that gorgeous wreath, right? That you are going to use so much because it's just this gorgeous kind of background piece that you're going to work with so many of your other elements. And then this one here, I'm just going to tell you now, again, that will get used and used and used. Now, I think they look lovely here in the craft card, but look how spectacular they are when they've been watercoloured, Ben. I mean, aren't they just gorgeous?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Get your tricolour aquas out there, your tri-blends, they would look fabulous, right? This is your showstopper piece.
Wow.
That is, and doesn't have to just be fall. That could be made Christmassy if you want to do Christmassy. But I think that central piece like that just looks stunning. So that's your background piece there. We've got this lovely set of your pumpkins.
That's cute.
Now that's just a lovely little stamp set, but look how great. I love this. And don't forget, obviously, we do pick of the patch.
Pick of the patch.
I love that. So we've got all these little sentiments that go with it as well, right? Keeping going here, there's so much more to go with, right? This here is your little pumpkin set. So you saw that on some of the lovely samples. You've got all these components so that you've got the couple of different stumps and then you've got the different top parts so that you can make all of these lovely. Now, the pumpkin, I keep saying pumpkins, I mean toadstools. The toadstools work brilliantly well with those skeleton leaves with that lovely skeleton wreath on there as well.
Yeah.
We've got the thankful, and isn't this a little bit different, how we've stamped all these?
Okay.
We've never done any like that before, and I just think, look, you can do this sort of thing. So it says thankful, for every day with
like
you.
a little ticker tape.
Isn't that lovely? Yeah. And then we've got the little ticker on there as well. So that's your lovely. It's called a Northern Cardinal. This one. So that's your lovely Northern Cardinal, and that was him there, looking very delightful.
Hey up.
There's another one of the thankfuls there, just so you can see how it works. Now, you know that lovely embossing folder I showed you? That is it.
Wow.
Lovely big showstopper piece. And I think the sample that I was showing you is just, that's it. I mean, come on, is that not incredible? And then also, always thankful for having you in my life. I just think that's really lovely. Right, then we've got lovely background embossing folder. So we've got this one here, which gives you this sort of effect in the background. You've got the wood effect embossing. It's the gift that keeps on giving, this one.
Certainly is.
That's got your lovely wood effect in the background. We've then also got all of the stamps that we talked about, which really, it's a really useful stamp set, that one. We've then got the twine, so you've got a little set of the jute twine on there as well, and you've got a little pack of the lovely charms.
Oh,
so those are the charms that are coming in the set.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to start crafting up a storm here nice and quickly while you are going and reading some comments, I hope, Ben, because watch this. Actually, I'm going to just do this quickly, right?
Go on.
So, if I have a card, look at this, right? Got my card. Line that up in the centre, run that through, right? When that comes through, it's going to give you that sort of effect, right?
Yeah.
Then look at what I've done on this one. I've used the outer die cut that comes with it to cut the centre out the middle, which means that when that goes over, it's going to look delightful like that. But what really makes it stand out is when you put this inside. It's one of the B tracks on there. So actually just matting and layering that on the inside, matting and layering this on the outside, you can see how it starts to bring that together. And then if you use some of the cardstock, right? Look at this, what I've done here. So I've got that base cardstock. We've got all of these lovely little mushrooms, right? You've got all those little bits of mushrooms. So all I've done is stuck a load of the mushrooms together, made myself a little showstopper piece. And then if you want to do that and add like a little thankful onto the corner, that is how you do a quick and easy card when you only have 90 seconds to do the demonstration. Drop the mic, 40 seconds to play with. Nailed it.
Melissa Prosser says, beautiful. I want this Thankful and Blessed collection, says Robbie. Catherine says, love, love, love the Cardinals. Karen Zweigart, love the autumn theme. And Susan says, I was hoping to keep my credit card in my wallet. I think it will be jumping out. Don't come here if you want to keep your credit card in your wallet. That's all I'm going to say. Linda Gindelsberger says, I love the Nature's Garden. Karen says, love the florals. And Hadassah says, my booklet is locked and loaded. I'm ready to make my list. Have you got your booklet locked and loaded? If you haven't, what are you doing? Download it wherever you're watching us right now. You'll see a link and it'll give you all the information that you need. As always, I'm Good News Bear in this show, and I'm going to give this collection away. Congratulations, Kim Creekmore. You have just won yourself that amazing Nature's Garden Thankful and Blessed collection. HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com is the email address you need to email, and we will get in touch with you to sort all of that out. Keep the comments coming through. Let us know what is at the top of your list. If you've looked through the booklet, what has caught your fancy? Have you seen the gift bag pads yet? We've got these in Christmas theme and also in your Halloween theme as well. These we've done previously in different styles, and what you've got is a 72-piece collection. What's really lovely about this is you've got these beautiful designs that you can create your fantastic little gift bags with, whether it be for little, smaller Christmas presents. Certainly with the Halloween ones as well, you're going to be using those, I think, to pop the Halloween candy into. And what's so lovely is that you've got beautiful designs front and back. I love the fact that we're doing these sort of, Christmas plaids in here as well, which I think look absolutely beautiful. These are coming up in the 1 a.m. hour for you. But as we go through, you're also going to find, as you get to the back of your pads, you have got loads of little tags that you can pop onto your bags as well. Now that is the Christmas one, just showing you how these look once you pop them together. Really simple to do, so simple in fact that I've even popped a few of these together. And what's quite nice as well is that you can flip reverse these and use the inside to create little, that was a really sort of cute candy cane bag. And then the Halloween one, super duper quickly. Again, look, you've got all of these fantastic spooky designs. There's your tags in the back, but look at all of these fantastic spooky designs ready to go for this Halloween next Halloween, and all of the Halloweens to follow. If you love the look of those, they are coming up in the 1 a.m. show, but 72 sheets in total in each of those pads. I need those gift bag pads, says Elaine Lozano, and Cynthia says the booklet is amazing. Cynthia's downloaded, Hadassah's downloaded, Diane's downloaded the booklet as well. Who else? Let me know. As I say, you're not going to be prepped and ready to go for the 13th if you haven't yet got that booklet, so do make sure that you grab it. Next up, we are continuing on the Halloween theme, and Sarah's got a bit of a Fright Night treat box with dies and stencils.
Yes, we have now. This one is being saved for my Adam Freeman hour.
Okay.
This is going to be massive. You are going to love it, right? So, we've done these before for Christmas, but we've never done them for Halloween, for Fright Night. So look at this, right? You've got one set. You'll know all of this, by the way, guys, if you look in the booklet. One set that does the little gift bag that then does the 4 different boxes so that you can do... Oh, no, I've got Frankenstein twice. So I'll go with the witch. You've got there's 2 different mummies. The witch and the... I've lost a mummy. We'll get to it. You'll see. It's got 2 different mummies, a witch and a Frankenstein. Oh, this is it. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
2 mummies.
There he is. Oh, yeah, so he's basically just got different eyes. Is that right? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. So, hang on, witch. Is that all the witch as well? That's where I'm confused. Right. Basically, it's like 3. It's 3 of them, and you've got different options that you can do on all of them, right? That's where I've got myself all confuzzled. Right, so let me just show you how it comes, right? This is a really boring, dull board, but it does show the concept a little bit, right? Let's go this way up so you can see it. So, the stencil does you the base box. Then you've got a set of dies that will make you the Frankenstein head,
yes.
Right? Or you've got a set of dies that will make you the witch's hat. And then you've got a set of dies that will do the mummy,
yes.
And a set of dies that will do the witch's hair, right?
Gotcha.
So can you see? So there's her hair and everything like that. And then if you're doing the mummy, there's different ways in which you can do the mummy, right? Now I want you to understand, I'm going to do a one for you just so you can see how super simple it is, right? So you start off with it. Oh, by the way, and you need this. I'll bring the details up out the side of the screen. I'll keep going like that. Okay, there it is, right?
There it is.
You need this. Well, you don't. You can use any card that you've got at home, right? But if you want exact Halloween colours, this is the Fright Night set of Halloween perfect colours, not just the Halloweeny ones, but to do all of like the mummy bandages, to do the witch's hair. You want to do, basically, this is the set that we've planned. So this is the one that I am going to be doing all of my demonstrations with on HSN, right? So, a little bit of the card. You are going to draw all around it. Once you've drawn around it, I love HSN because it's like speed crafting. Draw around it, you get to this.
Yeah.
Snip, 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 and you'll get to this, right?
Nice.
So that is how you get the one like that, right? Now, once we get to this stage, you're going to fold over all of these different pieces here, right? And you can see quite easily how this whole thing is going to go together, can't you? Right? So I'm just going to, just for speed, put this whole thing together.
Yep.
And just to give you a little bit of an idea of how this is going to work. So that there sticks onto the base here. So we do and it just goes over the front. And then the same here, or you could stick them. I mean, if you did the Christmas one, if you got the Christmas gift boxes last year, it's the same template. It's always all going to work perfectly in conjunction with each other, right? Now, you're then going to start and cut out the Frankenstein. So can you see, this is going to give you Frankenstein's face.
Okay.
So we need his face, and when he comes out, it looks like that.
Yep.
And then you can go over this bit with your black pen to get his like, underneath his eyes and his nose and his mouth and everything like that,
yeah.
Right? Then you're going to cut out his hair, right? So you cut out his hair, and his hair is going to look like this. And then watch, you see, that goes over top of there.
Oh, yes.
And I will start and show you everything coming together. So we'll put a bit of tape on there. Let's get his hair on there. And then you're going to start now on Frankenstein's bit. Look at this. We've got the hair. We've got all these extra accessories. These are all the little bits of his eyes and his face and everything.
And the bolts.
And the bolts to
neck.
go across the front. So watch this, right? If I just take this now, the best thing to do is do it with your dotty tape pen, because then you can rub away the excess. I've already stuck this here like this. So can you see? If I stick that down, I can rub off all of that excess that we don't need on there. So there's his bits. His little eyes are going to go on here like this. And I've just built up some of the eyes. And he is looking Really good, man. You're looking good, man, right? That's under, there's the bits under his eyes where he's not looking so good. That's that bag's under his eyes. Might move you down a little bit.
That's like me first thing in the morning, that does.
Under eye bag, good to go. It does look a little bit like you, this one, doesn't it? You walked straight into that, Benjamin. You were absolutely asking for that, right? And then look what you can do. You want to add his bolts, right? His bolts just pop into the side of his head like that, right? You can start and build the whole thing up. Once you've got the whole thing built up, he is literally going to look like this, right? Doesn't he look good? Well, good-ish, right? And then if you want to get, so if you get your little box back in, right, can you see, you just these two little bits in purple, and these give him some shoulders. So I'm going to take me two little bits in the purple. Yeah. And as if by magic, watch, just to show you how it does, I've stuck the two little bits onto the front of this one. Yeah. Yep. I mean, this is speedcrafting at its best, this, isn't it? No pressure, Sarah, but we are going for it nice and speedily. That goes in, that goes onto the bottom of there. That is how we're going to make Frankenstein in my speedy demonstration in just a couple of minutes, right? So if I just cut, I want you to see, because I wanted to only spend a bit of time on that because I want to show you some more of the demonstrations, because as much as they are brilliant for little gift boxes like that, right, they are even better if you start and use them like, look at this. Yeah, little toppers. Front of a box like this, right? Or, so you don't have to use them on your cards, sorry, you don't have to use them on your boxes. This is a twisted easel. So 2 Frankensteins on there, twisted easel on there. How good are they? Look at the kids, by the way. They love these. Are going to absolutely love these. I do love that mummy is so brilliant. So using them on like little bits of cards like this. You want now look at this one. This one's totally different. Mr. and Mrs. Frankenstein using the witch's hair. I love Mrs. Frankenstein. Mrs. Frankenstein. She looks so in love as well, doesn't she? She does, doesn't she? Oh, she looks either so that or in drunk. Love. It's so canny. I just think, do you know, when you see how many cards that we've had made, you will start to appreciate just how much our design team have loved these. I mean, I can. There's no way I'm going to be able to get to even a quarter of the cards that we've got. They've just been so very well. And look at this. Nice. That's brilliant. She's like, whatchamacallit in Wicked? Oh, she's got Elspeth. Is it Elspeth? Yeah. Elphaba, something like that. Not Elspeth. That's really not nice if you called Elspeth, and I've just called her a witch. Elphaba. Yes, she looks a little bit startled, like, doesn't she? And look at the little googly eyes on here on the spiders, though. Love him, right? I am getting a little bit carried away, Ben, but you can see they are very fun to work with, aren't they? There's lots of love, unsurprisingly, coming through for that collection. I have a feeling it will be flying out of the door like the witch on a broomstick. 9 o'clock hour, so stinking cute, says Catherine Warren. I 100% need and want this set of treat boxes, says Karen Wild. And Darlene says, these are awesome to give to your special neighbours' kids. They are, and hopefully you'll see they're nice and quick and easy to do. And nice, like, Halloween crafting with the kids as well. Love the faces, says XCon94. Sonal says, I love the Frankenstein. And the kiddos will go crazy for these treat boxes, says Patty Road. Well done to you, Mary Jo Bending, who messaged on Facebook saying the treat boxes are adorable. Can't wait to get them. Well, you have just won them. Well done. HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Message us and we will organise getting your prize to you. Love all the different ways to use them, says Michelle Cybulski. Anna says, such a great kit. I love it. And the mummy card is brilliant, says Jen. Love the expressive faces on the treat boxes, says Kerry. Coming up in the 4 p.m. hour, more split space dies. Now, we've done similar ones before, but these ones, of course, are Halloween and fall themed, and they are absolutely brilliant, allowing you to create such cool concepts, because you've got your die here, creates that split space for you to be able to put your stamped message into. This one's brilliant with all of those pumpkins. You've got that graveyard there as well, real sort of spooky design to it, and you also get your trick or treat and your spooktacular stamp in there. And then we've gone on the fall front here as well. Talking of fall, the stamps have just fallen off. So you've got the leaves with the fall vibes, and then also thank you. And these create fantastic projects just like this. I mean, so simple, so quick and easy to use, but the kind of finished sample that you can get, even creating shakers with these too, I absolutely love. By the way, if you like this cardstock on the pumpkin, that is coming up on the show for you in just a few moments' time with some brand new A5 mirror card, matte mirror card, and also glitter cardstock too. All of that coming up in the 4 p.m. hour on Tuesday. And don't forget, you can see everything that we've shown you and lots of samples in the booklet. Have you downloaded it? Let me know when you do.
Lots of love for that last collection. Pat Fisher just saying the team is so creative. And Amy Q says, I'm so excited to see all the cute Halloween ideas that you have this year. Next up, we are going into the world of embossing folders. Again, we're sticking on that sort of Halloween and fall theme. This next collection coming up for you in the 9 o'clock hour on Tuesday. But let's have a look at these. These are the partial design 3D embossing folders.
They are, and let me show you what I mean by partial design,
Yeah.
right? Oh, hey, this is just beautiful, this one, right? So partial design is where it's not an all-over background. It's a design that takes up part but leaves you space for your sentiment panel, right? So whether it's like that, whether we're doing design, now these are your Christmas ones in there, how fabulous does that look? Or maybe we're going with the fall designs and we've got that partial. So it's partially done because you've left this panel down here, right?
Okay.
That is what is so special about these. Now, there are 3 options to choose from. You've got a Christmas collection, you've got an everyday collection, and you've got a fall collection, right? So 3 different ones. So if I start off, this is the fall collection. Now, I actually don't think these boards look all that exciting. So if I just show you, you can see the design. I mean, you wouldn't do these pink, would you not? But that is what we're talking about, right? That is a wowzer design. Those are being coloured using the tricolour aqua pens. I have to say, hashtag favourite design coming up. How amazing is that one? Ooh. Because look at the card that you're going to be doing. Yes, I'm going to be doing that one for you as a demo in just a second, right? And colouring in with the black. I mean, that is just straight over, gilding wax over.
So
a little
cool.
bit of it, and then take note of all these because you can get the ideas, right? What is it? Bubble, trouble, coiled and...
Dabble, toil and trouble.
That's the one. Come on, stop it.
Stop
How amazing is that? And do you know what? They're all 3D embossing folders. So they're all really fantastic to work with. And because this is Halloween and fall, you've got that gorgeous one with the pumpkins as well that can just be fall-y. Does it have to be Halloween-y?
Spooky, no.
To have used the Thankful from the last set that we just had on as well, right? So there's your Halloween and fall. Then we move to the Christmas selection. So you just choose which one's right for you. Can I just say the last twice we've had embossing folders on HSN, they've been complete sellouts.
Right, okay.
Everybody has loved them, okay? So there's your Christmas design. And again, it just looks like a pattern, but it's so tactile. You can't help but rub your hands over it, right? Then you've got the one with the gorgeous Christmas bells. And here are your beautiful Christmas bells that you're going to work with. We've got that one that was my favourite one from this collection that was on the, I'm going to show you that design on the vellum again because I just love that. Just shows you how simple. Might have to get some vellum and do that on HSN because that looks lovely. That's that one there. And then you've also got these snowflakes, but the partial design on the snowflakes, that will be one of the most popular designs, I can tell you now.
So
that
cute.
on mirror card,
yes.
I'm just going to say would look spectacular, right?
Yeah.
So that is your Christmas one. And then the last collection are your everyday ones. So all the design with that partial design, right? So you've got that lovely partial design with the butterfly, which is going to give you this gorgeous finish like that. You've got a one with a champagne bottle, which I just think is incredibly useful. So you've got the champagne bottle there, which is going to work portrait or landscape.
So good.
Really look lovely. You've got this gorgeous big showstopper rose.
Yep.
And again, because it's 3D, it's going to look spectacular, all 3D'd up there, and that's been done with alcohol pens. And then finally, you've got this lovely one with the cupcake in. So you've got your cupcake down here. And again, I just don't think this really shows it off. I think you need to see that.
Absolutely right,
to see how fantastic that looks, okay?
Yeah.
So for anybody who's, not done a lot with embossing folders before, what I'd be starting off with is just one of these embossing folders. Have a little feel. You'll see one side's raised up. You want the back of your cardstock where it's raised up, and then the indentation at the top. Now, if you're using them with like your Gemini MIDI, you do not need a shim. They just go straight through, and you get that beautiful emboss. First time, stop it.
My word.
Look at that, Benjamin.
Yes.
Spectacular.
Benjamin
It's like
again.
ice, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You imagine that with some alcohol inks on there now.
Oh, yeah, please.
Or sand down the top to get a bit of a silver. It would look spectacular, right? I did say if you are wanting to do the one with the black, I would recommend that black looking spectacular. So have a little feel, see where it's raised up, it's always where you've got the crafter's companion on the background, right? Pop that into place. This is one of the easiest background cards to do ever, right?
Okay.
So if you want to do quick and easy Halloween cards, or you want to do like invites for a Halloween party or something, right? All you do is you run that through, then you want, it looks like nothing there, right? But once you get a little bit, yep, that'd be that. Put you down there and then clean that up afterwards, right? And we're going to take a little bit of silver gilding white. Now, less is more with this, right? So we've got most of it off. Give it a bit of a rub. Now you'll start and see it. Watch the reveal, right? How brilliant does that look as it comes to life, like literally in front of your eyes? And I just think there is nothing more exciting than seeing like gilded waxed pieces like this completely coming to life. Just love it.
It's giving me the heebie-jeebies, that spider.
Does it?
A little bit.
Doesn't it look good though?
It looks
and how
really
easy
spooky.
was that to do? But notice I'm always, less is more. Just to let, see, look, I've got too much on there. And that's when you have to put now a butterfly's not going to look good on this. So maybe we'll put a spider on or something like that over the top. But if you want to add more onto him at the end, for example, just come in, you can add a little bit more on like that and give him a good rub over. Yeah. Or what we'd done on the card that I'd showed, there was a gorgeous card in the middle of here. Where was it? Here it was. This one had been done onto white card, but then it'd been gilded and waxed over, and then the spiders coloured in black.
Love that.
How good is that? And then last one, just to show you, I have made a bit of a mess there, but we'll tidy that up in a second, right? But if you want to start and add a bit of colour, right? And I'm whopping through these demos here, aren't I?
Absolutely.
Tell you what, just call me Speedy Gonzales.
Speedy Gonzales, Sara.
It's the beauty with embossing folders. You just need to kind of get the idea as to how it's all going to work, right? Then what you can do, so that's that lovely deep emboss. I've got some of my water reactive dyes here in like an array of different colours, and I'm going to start picking some up. So let's go with a little bit of orange on this one, right? And then let's get a new one with a little bit of honey pot, right? And then watch what we can do is just a little bit of orange on the pumpkin, right in the centre bit like this, and then going around the outside with the honey pot so we can get a blend of orange into the honey pot. Yeah, so orange in the middle.
Look at you with the two-fingered aubers at the same time.
Oh, I tell you what, there's no fly. That is why they call me Speedy Gonzales Davies. And just made up that name for myself.
Speedy Gonzales Davies, I like it.
Yeah, and then actually I can get really fancy now, because I can be coming in with a bit of the green and a little bit under there. Look how easy that was.
Have you got 3 on now?
I've got 3 on the go.
Come on.
I tell you what.
Do you play the piano?
But how easy, look at that, and then I can bring in a little bit more yellow just to start and give them a bit of a different shade. Oh no, maybe I didn't want to do orange. See, now I'm confusing myself because I put too many on here. Leaves green, leaves, brown. I'm not going to push it and go for the brown, but you're starting to see. And then when you go like that, I mean, that's the sort of effect that you're going to get. So if you want it, that's how you do the multicolour, that's how you work on the black, that's how you work on the mirror card. Drop the mic again.
And drop the mic. Teresa Campbell, you have won that collection. Well done. The Partial Design 3D embossing folders in the 9 p.m. hour. HSN prices at crafterscompanion.com. Message us, Teresa. We'll get those sent out to you. Love the folders. It will be hard to choose one collection, said Catherine. And yes, Heather, you said, Ben, you can cut those spiders out and put them in your toilet paper roll. I must do that this year. I didn't do it last year, and I must do that. No, it's funny. It's funny, Nicola, is what it is. Everything is just stunning, says Cindy. Carol D says the spiders' webs would look so cool on white vellum. They would. I love that idea. Brantley Francis says the detail is amazing. The spooky spider one is my favourite so far. And Jessica says I have the silver wax. Now I just need the Halloween 3D partial design embossing folders. More details in your booklet, which you've downloaded, right? You've done that already. I know you have. If you haven't, there's a link wherever you are watching right now. And listen, with all these Halloween collections, you'll need the cardstock to go with it, won't you? And we've done that for you. We've put together 2 more of our A5 packs of cardstock, because we did these previously in your gold, silvers, and also your, what was the other colour we did? That was just gold and silver, wasn't it? But we've done a Halloween selection for you this time, which is just brilliant. So 100 sheets of A5, so a really handy size to go for. And within this, you are going to get 4 different colours. So 25 sheets of your copper. You're going to get 25 sheets of that beautiful red, 25 sheets of the stunning purple, and then also 25 sheets of that green as well. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, I really love that mirror cardstock, but wouldn't it be nice if the team had come up with some glitter cardstock to go with it? Oh, we did it. We read your mind, and here it is. Again, with this set, you're going to get 100 sheets of A5, and it's all of our beautiful glitter cardstock, non-shed, all of the glitter without any of the faff, beautiful greens, your purple, and then also your black. That is all coming to you throughout the day, so do make sure you stick with Sara and the team over on HSN. Love all of the Halloween collection, says Betty, for just amazing. We're totally outdid yourself this year. And Cindy says, every time I think I have enough crafts and spent so much money, I see new products and need to just splurge and buy all. If you're thinking of splurging, all the details you need are in the booklet. Next up, oh my goodness me, I just keep thinking, oh, we can't do better than with the next item. We are going to go better. These half creator cards, Sara, are off the chart, Halloween themed.
They are. I remember sitting concepting these, okay? So for those of you that don't know, what is a half creator card? Let me just check, I can show you this one. Yeah, sorry, I thought it's the one with the cornucopia. I was like, oh, yeah. Yes, look at that, right? Now look at it, how it's different on the black. Oh, sorry, I've got the fan one because it's so blooming warm in here, guys. You would not believe having a personal summer, as our Debbie Robinson would say. Right, so half creator card is where it connects to half of the card and half of it cuts away, right? So you've got that lovely cornucopia design. Are you ready? Oh, yes!
Yes! Look at that!
Yes. Because what you've got is you've got a selection of Halloween ones and a selection of fall. So again, there's your Halloween, that's your fall. So there's your fall with a beautiful cornucopia in there. And then, now the fall one is the cornucopia along with this gorgeous autumn. I mean, look at that. Does that or does that not look incredible? And then your Halloween one is that spooky one along with, let me just find the other, there it is, the house. That is it there. I mean, how absolutely ridiculously cool.
That is
that? Look at that.
Spooky.
And can you see what's been done with that one? It's, yeah, you can see it there. So that's onto acetate.
Oh, cool.
And it's been coloured in with the Spectrum Noir pens to give like that haunted house feel in that one. You needed me to step away so that you didn't have the purple behind, right? So those are the two options, right? So I think our Nicola might have to run through the two options on the screen. So the Halloween one, she's got the Halloween on. So Halloween, let me just show you them, right? Halloween, that is your haunted house. There's your haunted house for the Halloween, right? So remember, it's a half creator card, so it stays connected on this half of the card. So you can see that there. Stays connected on half the card, opens out in the other one, right? That comes in a set along with the pumpkin, which I'm going to demo for you in a second, which I love. Hand illustrated by our very own team in the UK that are just incredible.
Brilliant.
I mean, that is just the bomb.
Sensational, yeah.
Sensational, right? And then the fall option is that gorgeous big autumn leaf. And I just think, look how clever this looks, right? Absolutely beautiful. I love that splattery effect in the background. And then also this one here, there you've got your cornucopia. Now, no surprises here. This is saved for my big hour, 1 hour special only with the lovely Adam, right?
Of course.
Now, let me show you my favourite card, and I'm going to teach you this really clever cheat technique, right? Make a note how many minutes into the show we are so that you can come and find this. Oh, and can I just do a quick apology?
Yeah.
I know we're on a little bit earlier today, guys, but we've got to basically try and fit in the HSN preview in amongst our shows. So you know how we had the show on 12 till 2, and then we've got the show on 5 till, until 6 tonight, right?
Yeah.
So to fit them two shows on, I have to basically go in between the two shows now. So that's how come we're about to kind of fit in the middle. So I know a lot of people saying, oh, it's a bit late in the US, but the good thing is it's not like anything's selling out. Doesn't matter if you don't watch this live, you can watch this back later, get the booklet, watch the show, follow the booklet, hopefully that'll all make a lot of sense, right? Are you ready for the demo? That's phenomenal though, right? I'm going to do my gorgeous little pumpkin guy, right? So how they work is, Ben, you always have that line down the middle. So the one half stays connected, the other half cuts along. So if you pop that onto the centre of a 6x6 card, right? Run that through your machine, it is going to come through like this. These card blanks, by the way, very convenient that it's a really great quality card and it's exactly the right colour for Halloween. Oh, somebody just might have thought of that for you, right? So you can see there, when you've cut like that, this half stays connected, this half cuts away. You've seen me do hundreds of these cards before, right? But it gives you the idea, right? And then what I want you to do is I want you to get another piece of black and I want you to cut this again on a piece of black, right? So you're going to cut this again. Oh, would you say, Liam, is there any chance you would get me a little piece of the matte mirror card so that I can show them how to do this bit?
Oh, yeah.
Right, Liam's just going to get me this, right? So you're going to cut that out, and that is going to give you exactly that cut, because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to piece this on top of there, right? And we're going to basically do paper piecing, Ben, but I'm going to cheat at the paper piecing. I'm going to fake it till we've made it, right?
Nice.
So let me just get, because I haven't got all my stuff on. Let me get me Gemini up here, because I just love this demo so much. I was like desperate to do the whole thing instead of just showing you part of it, right? So you're going to need your cutting plates.
Yep.
You're going to need your embossing mat. You're going to need your magnetic, but what we're going to do is leave one of the shims out. So we're going to try it with this, or if not, you're going to try with that, because we're not cutting. And actually, do you know what I'll do? You shouldn't use these two mats together,
no.
but I'm going to use them together because I've left the other one out, right? Have a little bit play, because what we want to do is just emboss, right? So watch this. If we're just embossing, right, I'm going to put these into here. Line all your plates up, right? Because then what we're going to do is pop our card on. We're going to cut, it's not going to cut into it, it's just going to emboss. So the embossing mat pushes it through the middle.
Okay. And
then I'm going to pop the lid on. So I know the golden rule is never to have the embossing mat and also the magnetic mat in at once, but because we've missed out this one here, it will not cut through, and means we're not going to damage. If it's not a deep enough emboss, trying to remember what I did. Oh no, this has worked lovely. Hello, right? So that's
boom,
what you do.
Shakala.
Then watch what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some scissors.
That's so good.
Right? This is really clever, this, right? So I'm going to take the scissors,
yeah,
and I'm just going to cut around the outside of where we're going to have it paper pieced, right?
You need this cardstock as well, goodness me.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
So I'm coming around the edge there, and then that's going to come around the top like this, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to take that round there, and then watch this, right? That is going to go, you see, so we've done
Come
a big...
on.
Yes!
That's
yes.
brilliant.
Drop the mic, right? So, you're just going to need dotty tape pen up the back, right? And then we're going to dot down. Nicola, you stress me out a little bit. Not going to lie there, lovely. She's saying, you got 30 seconds. There's no chance that I can do this in 30 seconds, right? However, I will be as quick as I can, right? So that, for paper piecing, takes seconds, right? You're going to do exactly the same with the hat, right? In the purple, we're going to cut the purple hat out, and we're going to go around here like this, and I'm going to piece this on top of the purple hat. Look at this round here like that. Actually, have I got enough? Let's get dotties on the end of here, Ben. Is this or is this not the most fun technique?
It's fun and it's super spooky as well. I love the spooky face on the pumpkin. It's just absolutely brilliant.
Yes, there it is.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, oh, I absolutely love it, right? So then what you do is we're just going to, let's just go dotty all over the front of here, right? So that we basically are going to piece it all in, right around there like that.
I love the colour of the hat you chose for the pumpkin. It looks like it's off on a night out somewhere.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Right, we can go onto here as well with all of this. Right down there, and right down there with loads of dotty tape pen, right? And then that, because we are faking it up, right, we're just going to line all of that up so that nobody ever knows that we've faked up the paper piecing.
Nice.
So if you want to do paper piecing quick and easy, there is how you do it. And then all you're going to do is you're going to pop a little bit behind here. We're going to pop your little cutout bit on the front here like this. Where are you? You're going like that, right? And then you can see the whole card. I've just done a bit of matting and layering on here. Oh, by the way, this is just a bit of glossy highlights.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you just literally, oopsies, going to go around there with your extra bit of glossy highlights, and it's just going to give you that lovely finish. You don't go on there, guy. You're not meant to be there. Right, sorry, I had to do that super speedy, but I tell you what, was it or was it not worth it for the amazing sample?
Absolutely brilliant. Pumpkin-tastic is that. For those of you asking, die size 5.2 by 5.7 and 5.5 by 5.7 is roughly the sizes of the dies that you're going to get in that collection. Hey, Sensational Sky. Hey, Christy Abram. Love the big leaf. Ex-Con, love the concept. Nadia says the leaf and the haunted house. Oh my. We are going to be giving away the half creator card dies to Judy Pawlowski, who says says, oh, wow, the pumpkin is out of this world. Well done, Judy. You've just won. Message us, hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we'll get your prizes sent out to you. Very clever, says Bob. Great tip and technique on that pumpkin, says Elaine. And Cindy says, love this shortcut for paper piecing. If you need cardstock as well, we've got cardstock and envelopes for you on the show. The rest of the green, so basically you're going to get a 100-piece collection is 6x6. You're going to get 25 of your cardstock in the rust, and you get 25 in the green, and then you get the corresponding envelopes to go with those as well. So it's 100 sheets or 100 items that you're going to be getting in total within that collection, and you can pick those up throughout the day. It's like these and the cardstock I showed you a few moments ago. You're going to need all of those to get the most out of the collections. Next up, I think my favourite, the purple and green 6x6 cardstock. So once again, you're going to get your if I can hold them, you're going to get your envelopes, and you're also going to get your 6x6 cards. So simply scored, ready to go, fold those over, and you've got your cardstock there. So anyone getting Batman and Riddler vibes here? Because I certainly do. Nicola's got Incredible Hulk vibes. Certainly witch vibes is the whole point. And once again, you get 25 of the card blanks in each colour and 25 of the envelopes in each colour as well. Those are coming to you right throughout the day. Also, on the show, we have got your Shape 3D folder and dies. These are just brilliant. The first one to show you is the Halloween, so it's the spooky pumpkins and the bats. So these are similar to the ones that we did recently, where you've got the ability to be able to die cut out all these shapes. So you've got your spooky bat there, you've got your spiders, you've also got those pumpkins as well. And then once you've cut those out, you can pop those into your 3D folder to get that unbelievable emboss. And when I say unbelievable, take a look at the detailed emboss that you're getting there. It's absolutely out of this world. So again, whether you are creating your spooky Halloween cards, or maybe you're just going to use those pumpkins more for sort of traditional cards, then you can. Look at that, you've got a spider shaker card. I mean, seriously, if that doesn't scream Halloween, I don't know what does. So you've got that as far as Halloween is concerned, and then we've popped together for you a fall collection, because, as I say, you know how popular crafting is for Halloween and also for fall, so for Thanksgiving, for Harvest Festival, all those kind of things, giving you the 4 different dies here, so the different shapes of leaf. Once again, you're going to die cut those out, place them into your folder, and you can multi-die cut as well. You can see all the space that you've got as far as your folder is concerned to get that deep emboss. And when we say deep emboss again, take a look at this, that beautiful wreath that Bianca has created there with stunning emboss. You can see all of the depth and the detail, the veins in those leaves there coming right through, and that's what you're going to be able to achieve. They're brilliant, aren't they? Those folders you're going to be seeing in the 4 o'clock hour, and again, if you want more inspiration from those, just check the booklet, the card blanks and the envelopes, which I know you're going to be picking up alongside that card stock as well. Both of those are available for you right throughout the day. And then last but by no means least for me for now, we have got a fantastic topper pad. It's your Halloween topper pad, and these I think are brilliant. This comes with your All Hallows 6x6 pad as well, so it's a great way for you to be able to make quick cards. It's a great way as well, I think, for you to be crafting with the kids. So this is coming up in the 11 o'clock hour. What you get within this set is 15 sheets with your pre-cut die cut topper, so they are simply just going to pop out of your pad for you. And if I flip this open, you can see the sort of designs that you're going to be getting here. So you've got all the spooky ghosts, you've got the pumpkins there as well, and if you just want to use these as individual elements, you can, but the whole point is, you know, you're going to be getting out your 3D glue gel, getting out your foam pads, decoupaging these up. I mean, look at that haunted house, it's absolutely brilliant. Love the spooky scene there with the pumpkins. I think too, you know, that sort of half-term break we have here in the UK, I think these are perfect for crafting with the kids, aren't they? Absolutely brilliant for doing that, and it's something which they'll love crafting with, making sort of spooky cards, maybe home decor pieces as well. And all of that, as I say, is coming up in the 11 o'clock hour. So hopefully something for everybody, and you can see more of that in the booklet, which hopefully you have downloaded. Few quick comments. Let's have a look. And, oh, hang on a minute. Are we giving away the 3D folders and dies? Oh, we are. No? I'll double check that. I will double check that. I'll read a few comments. Elaine's loving the Halloween cards. Evelyn saying, Sarah always has such amazing tips. And Karen saying, purple and green, my favourite colours together. Yeah, make sure you grab those, as I say, available right throughout the day. Right, let's get back to Sarah with her amazing ideas and tips and techniques. And we're going to have a look at some, oh, these are brilliant, shaped card bases. All about the spooky season, Sarah.
They are. What did you say? Sarah with her amazing, what was it?
Tips and techniques.
Oh, yes. Keep that coming, Ben. Keep that coming. I'm absolutely feeling it for that. Right, OK. We've done shaped card bases in the past. You loved them. I'm just going to warn you now, these launch at 1 a.m. with Suzanne. So I know that means staying up really, really late if you want to watch the demonstration, or you can just order them and then go to bed. Last year in August, I did some shaped card. I think there was something similar to this. They all sold out before the end of Suzanne's airing. So you know, the 1 a.m. show, they always order double because then it gets repeated through the night. That completely sold out in the show. So I'm just telling you now, I think these are going to be popular. If Suzanne's chosen them for that hour, it's going to be massive, right? So let me show you, there's two options, right? So there's spooky season. So that's your Halloween ones, and then this is the thankful one, this is the fall. So if you want the spooky ones, you are going to be able to make the little cat, right?
Oh, look at the cat!
I know, and you're going to be able to make the bat, right? So those are the two in spooky season, and I'm going to make you a little bat in just a second. And it is actually a whole card in the shape of a bat, and they are so simple to do because these dies are made specially. They are thicker dies than you would normally get because they're designed to be able to go through multiple layers, right? Then if I switch to the other one, the Thanksgiving ones, I kid you not, how stinking cute. You can actually make a turkey card. So we've gone funny with the turkey, right? And then also the cornucopia, which I'm seeing an awful lot of at the moment, which is the horn of plenty. So we're very plentiful in our thanks. Do you not know that?
The horn of plenty?
Cornucopia means horn of plenty.
I did not know that.
It does mean horn of plenty.
Tips, techniques and knowledge.
Knowledge. That's what, you know, I'll tell you what do you need Benny for? Usually he's the one with all the useless stuff.
Yeah,
like
but not
that.
today.
I'm just chucking them out for you today.
Yeah.
Right, so here we go. Let me just show you, right? These dies, thicker than normal dies, right? So here's the bat. Here's how we're going to do a bat-shaped card, right? So you take your actual bat, and then what we're going to do is we're going to fold your card in half like this, and you need to pop your bat so that it's just coming over the edge, right? So can you see that's leaning over the edge all the way along, and hold that in place with a little bit of tape while you are going through your machine. So along the top like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold that in place there. Top tip then, always hold your card in place on the bit that's coming away.
Okay.
So don't stick a big load of tape there, because then if you tear it, you might damage it. However, it really isn't going to matter on this bit. You'll see why in just a second. I'm going to go on to here. Now, what you'll sometimes find with these is it doesn't need, so because the die thing, it doesn't need both of these. So I'm going to add this in. I might just add in my metal shim to give it that. Basically, I'm going to use the metal shim as a shim, not as some metal to cut into. So I'm leaving this out because it should be thick enough to cut through both layers. Now, if it's not, I can always send it through an extra time. It's not the end of the world, but it all depends on the thickness of the card that you're using, right? It's not, all the machines are set to the exact same kind of tolerance, but it's all about the thickness of the card that you're using. So that hasn't quite gone through, so watch what I'll do. I'll be cheeky. I'll add in the metal shim at that side. And then I'll go and send it through again. Maybe it's the second time through. If not, I'm going to have to take the metal shim out and I'm going to have to add this in. But don't always just assume, let's go with all of the shims, right? Because all that does is put extra pressure on your plates. Let's have a little look. Are you through? Are you through? Not quite, are you not? No. Nah, we're going to have to go in with it. Going to have to add in my metal shim, which means do not add in the metal if we're going in with the magnetic.
Okay.
But that is the process that you should go through when you're using a thicker die, right? Always try, can I get away without using the shim, right? Because you should always try first. Now this time here will absolutely be thick enough, look at that, to have cut through, no problemo at all, right? So that's how we're going to do that. See, that comes straight off. There is my little bat, right? Now what you do need to do is you need to then cut it out again out of one sheet of black card. So there it is, right? So this is how the whole thing works. You come on there then with your dotty tape, well actually you don't have to use your dotty tape pen, you can use any tape pen you want. I'm just using dotties just for speed while we're on the show. I wouldn't do this if I was doing it kind of, because look at that, see I haven't got it in the right spot. As we learnt this afternoon, didn't we Ben, when I went gung-ho with me glue and didn't get it in the right spot and then
but you know, it happens.
Right? So that then gives you the shaping of the bat card. It's going to stand up, no problem. and he looks super cute from the front, right? Now, I've done that once to cut like that. Then, look at this. Mirror card. No, glitter card.
Glitter card.
Glitter card, but encapsulated glitter card. So what I've done is I've cut all of those little bits out, right? And then again, I'm just going to go for speed, guys, right? I'm just going to go this up here, because watch what happens when I start and put my little bat together, right? So my little bat on the right-hand side, I'm going to start with the top bit, right? And I'm going to go, so watch, he goes in there like that.
Is anyone else thinking about multi-cutting these and like creating like decorations with them as well? Like,
oh, nice.
Such a cool idea that would be, like having these hanging from your ceiling for a Halloween party. Spooky bats.
Spooky bats. In you come, spooky bats. So look at this. Once you've done a couple, it all makes a little bit more sense where everything goes. But the first couple of times, it will just take a little bit of thinking, right? But then look at them. Look how good that looks when you start and put all those bits in and then rub away the excess. So you're going to do that on one side and on the other side. Watch, I've got my little ears. So my ears are just going to come up. I'm going to pop them in there. We've got ears, we've got little eyes that you can add on. So, and these are all part of the die sets. So you're going to add the die on like that. You're going to add his eyes, you're going to add his little mouth. You can do, if you want, you've got like a little little cobweb.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to add his little cobweb, just going from the top to the side there. And he's just going to go quite canny over in that corner. As you continue and build all of that up, that is what it's going to look like with all the pieces. And I know I'm going fast today, guys. You've got to remember, I'm trying to do 3.5 hours worth of shows in 2 hours. Yeah. Right? I'm trying to give you a preview of absolutely everything, and I'm trying to fit loads of demonstrations in. So remember, the bat comes in a set with your little cat friend, right? So that is your Halloween option, right? And then your second set that's coming in is going to be the one that has the little turkey.
Turkey on
and
the pie.
little turkey comes in a set with the cornucopia, which is absolutely delightful, is it not?
That's a horn of plenty, didn't you know that one?
Horn of plenty, that's the one.
Yeah, I learned that from a very wise lady once.
What can I say?
Love the bats hanging from the ceiling, says Susie. Yeah, I think they'd be cool. You could certainly use them as decorations, couldn't you? And the little turkeys as maybe like table settings for your Thanksgiving. I don't know. Great idea, Ben, says Cindy. Thank you. You can hang them from the ceiling fan and they'll be flying when the fan is turned on. I love that idea. Going to the next level with that. These are top of my list. And Lisa P says, na 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 bat card. Made me laugh. Can use these on the front of treat boxes, says Donna. Lynn says, I honestly can't believe how adorable these are. And I absolutely have to have both sets, says Susan Gorman. Make sure you are watching in the 1 a.m. hour. You can pick these up. More details in your booklet, which you've downloaded, haven't you? Yes. I love these, have to have them, says Tanya. And these cards are thebomb.com, says Deborah Sneery. The collection I'm going to give away, well done to Amy O. Amy O on YouTube. He says, I love these shaped card bases, they're adorable. You have just won them. There's the email address, HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com. And we will get those sent out to you. Many congratulations. Jeffrey says, Ben, are you hosting a Halloween party this year at your house? Probably, if not going to one. I have to decide on my costume yet, because you know I love dressing up, don't I? But I'm picking up ideas from this show already. Maybe I'll go dressed as a bat this year. Who knows? Let's get back to it though, because we've got plenty more to squeeze in, because it is a jam-packed booklet, as you guys know, having already downloaded it. And we're going to move from shaped card bases to a beautiful selection of stencils and glorious glitter pastes to offset your Halloween.
Oh yes, we've got all your Halloween colours of glitter paste sorted. I mean, look at this. You know how awesome our glitter paste is. You know the quality with the glitter paste that everybody in the market talks about, that nobody has got quality that rivals our glitter paste. And we've done brand new colours that are for Halloween and for fall, right? So let me just show you. There are 6 colours. What we've done is we've split them into 2 sets, right? So there are 6 brand new colours of glitter paste. These are said colours, okay? So in the Halloween option, you've got in here Ember, Enchanted Pumpkin, and Golden Leaf, right? So I know they're all just different shades of those gorgeous, like, Halloweeny oranges. And then you've got the set that is your, hang on, so that's fall, sorry. This side's called Halloween. So the Halloween has the Shimmering Spell, the Moon Shadow, and also the Pauldron Green. Oh, potion, not cauldron, potion green. I can't read upside down, guys, right? Now, These three come in one set with a set of stencils. These three come in another set with a set of stencils. So if I just show you the set of stencils that come... Oh, don't you go flying out then. The set of stencils that come with the fall option are these ones, right? And the set of stencils that come with the Halloween option is the little witches like this, right?
That.
So we've got some gorgeous new stencils. Now, glitter pastes are just cracking, aren't they? We just all love a bit of glitter paste, right? So let me just show you. I'm going to start by doing some lovely witches, right? So I'm going to do the witches onto a little bit of patterned cardstock because I want you to see how it works on patterned. And I think I will do a mix of the purple into the blue. So you're just going to take your glitter paste, right? We're going to pop it on and we're just going to bring it. Now the trick with the glitter paste is use loads, right?
Okay.
Put loads and loads on,
because
then you go and take it all off, right?
Okay.
So can you see I'm going through, I'm popping loads on, and I'm taking it off. So treat it as though you are like spreading butter on your toast.
So you're making sure you're filling all of the gaps, as it were.
Look at all the excess that's come off there, right? But I put loads on to start with, and then I'm taking all of the excess that we don't need off the top. So I'm going to go from the purple. I'm going to go into the blue, and I find it easier to spread my toast that one way, so getting loads of blue on this way, Ben.
Yeah.
Coming right down, and I'm going to blend that blue into the purple, which is how you get that lovely ombre look going on. So plenty more of it on. Now, you know I'm a big fan of the glitter paste, guys. You know I love a glitter paste project, and I just think it is so incredibly rewarding. When you do that, you're doing this bit like here, and you're going right through like this, and look, we're getting loads of that on, and we're getting like this lovely finish. It's a brilliant way. I mean, I'm not much of a mixed media artist, but if you're not much of a mixed media artist, but you like to do something that's a little bit special and a little bit different, glitter paste is the thing that's going to give you that option, right? Yes. So just make sure there's plenty on there, taking off all of that excess. Where I've got big bits of witches is what I was trying to say, right? Big bits of witches. We're not going to shorten that one, Sarah, right? That is what we are talking about, and what you'll see is when I get up onto the close-up with the lighting, I mean, stop it. Look at that, and you can see that purple ombre into the blue, right? Yes, now you can see it, right? Now I want you to see it goes brilliantly well onto patterned card, but then that same glitter paste is going to go now onto acetate, right? So I want to show you, even onto acetate, coming through like this, picking it up, and this is the single stencil that's in the pack, right? So once we've got it on, we can go and take off the excess, pop the excess back in the pot. You will use just tiny weeny amounts like this, right? Once we're on, it's going to lift off, and even that on there, look at that, onto acetate, right? And then that is how you would do cards like these, where we've got the witch in the background, and we've got it there on the, and when you see that there like that, that is that. Now, I'm just going to get myself a little wipe.
I'm just thinking, if you wanted to decorate your windows this year as well, you could cut like small little squares of acetate, couldn't you? Add some glitter paste on and stick those in the window.
You were going to suggest going straight onto your window.
No, use the acetate.
Not. Yes, that's it there.
That would look brilliant.
Onto the acetate, then onto the window. I think that's a brilliant idea, Ben. You have absolutely earned your keep today.
Thank you.
Yep. So I'm going to be cleaning them up straight up. Well, I'm not, because I'm going to be going to the next demonstration. But somebody is going to be doing the clean-up for me. What I did want to show you, though, is the oranges and how we can get a lovely ombre with all of those different oranges. So let's have a little look. That's purple and moon shadow. Right. I'm going to go and I'm going to get a couple of shades moving into each other here so you can start and see the effect that you get, right? So, start with the darkest one. And I'm going to go, so one colour down from one edge.
Just whilst popping this down, loads of comments. Love the witches and the cats. Lynn says, I've got to have these perfect glitter paste colours, says Amani. The ombre is satisfying, says Pamela Abermont.
It really is.
And the stencils and glitter paste are a must-have, says Darlene. I love the colours. Stencils are gorgeous, says Pamela. And Pat says, I love that ombre look as well. 1 a.m. for these, isn't it, if you want to pick these up on the craft day? Yeah, 1 a.m. hour.
Thank you, yes, because I forgot to tell everybody that. Right. I'm in my own little world, Ben. I mean, you cannot get more exciting to me than glitter pasting it.
Well, Terry H says, I've been obsessed with stencils and glitter paste, thanks to Crafter's Companion, and this set's beautiful. Bernie says, I think it's time to try the glitter paste. If you've never tried it, this is going to be a perfect opportunity to do it. And Heidi says, I decorate styrofoam pumpkins, and this glitter paste would be amazing on those.
It really would. It really would.
Yes. Because it takes to most materials, doesn't it, the glitter paste?
The glitter paste, yes, it's going to take to loads of different materials. Look at that. So I've got loads spread out. I've made sure all those little bits are covered. And then you can just go and take off the excess.
Yeah.
And even though that's a bit of a multicoloured shade on there, I'm going to go straight back into the pot because that's only a little bit of multicolouring down. And there's such similar shades, these, right? And now when I lift that off, you want to see the ombre. There, oh man, stop it! Hello,
yes.
Look at that one down the bottom corner, that's ombre. Yes, I feel like it looks even better in the studio, guys, than you're getting the experience at home. The cameras are not doing this justice. That is incredible, and that is how you do beautiful, really professional looking cards like this.
Love it. So much love coming through. It's a busy show as far as the comments are concerned. I can totally see me making cards for Halloween and Thanksgiving using these, says Pamela. Susan just said, sorry, if I moved as fast as you, I would be a pretzel. She's quick, isn't she? Beth says, I have to have these. Darlene says, the witch is amazing. The colours are gorgeous. And Rhonda says, I do not know how you top last year's Halloween, but you do. Fabulous. Listen, if you've loved recently, we had on, I think it was yesterday, wasn't it? The frames. We've done a Halloween version for you as well. Now, these are obviously coming up on Tuesday for you as well. Find them in the booklet. They are launching in the 11 a.m. hour. And they're just as we showed you yesterday. We had the everyday, we had the Christmas, now we've got Halloween. So you've got this fantastic frame that you can use to cut that aperture or indeed layer up your sentiment to go on top. You get a die sentiment with each one. So in this case, you've got Halloween and then the stamps to go with them. So trick or treat, scary season, and be afraid, be very afraid. You're also going to get your creepy crawly house, which I absolutely love. So you've got all the haunted house detail across the top, and then the spiders' webs and the spiders dangling down. You've got keep out, boo to you, and ghostly greetings. That's quite a nice different greeting you've got, isn't it? And then you've also got this one here, which is your spooky graveyard. So again, all of those spiders' webs around the die cut. You've got that word spooky, which you're going to cut in, and then the details of the graveyard there, alongside spooktacular, happy Halloween, and spooky season. And these are the kind of things that you can, do. You can create your cute little. Oh, hello! I don't drop it. You can create your cute little tags for gift boxes, if you're giving away bits and pieces for Halloween. Great to go across things if you're making like Z-fold cards as well. Perfect size to fit across your Z-folds. And again, if you're creating really super cute little Halloween bags as well, they are perfect for that. They just go on so many different things, really easy to craft with. And nice, isn't it, now that you've almost like got the full range, because you've got your Christmas, you've got your everyday, and we're bringing you these Halloween ones from 11 o'clock on Tuesday. And more detail and inspiration, you can find on those in your booklet. Keep commenting. Remember, we're going to be giving everything away on the show, so the more you comment, the more chance you've got of winning. Thank you to Amani, who says, I love the frame sentiments. Lucille says, I love all of the autumn colours, and it's pretty sparkle for the fall, says Phil Thomas. Right, we are moving on, and I feel like this is a collection that, again, you guys have chatted about over the years, and it has finally arrived, something very, very different, and I think you're going to absolutely love it. We're talking about Sheena's new collection. This is something like you've never seen before, the Day of the Dead, Sarah.
This is, you know how Bella Luna launched last October and went bananas? This is the new Bella Luna, right? You heard it here first. I gave you the heads up, and if I show you some of the samples, you will totally get it, right? They are absolutely incredible, and it is all of your gorgeous Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah, she speaks a little bit of Spanish.
Dia de Muertos, what's it?
Dia de los Muertos.
Yes, exactly.
Day of the Dead. I mean, look, I must admit, Sheena did a Day of the Dead stamp set with us. Crikey, it must be 10 years since, right? And it was one of the most popular stamp collections she ever did, but we've never done a full collection. So what we've done is we've commissioned her to do a full collection for us, which is just, I mean, it's just absolutely spectacular. This is it. I'm going to get these cards over here and I'm going to start showing you through everything. It's a massive collection. You're going to absolutely love it. And then I'm going to try and squeeze a little bit of a demo in, right?
Okay.
Day of the Dead. Let's do the click and get the thing coming down the corner. There it is. Boom. You are going to want more of these papers. The paper pad, absolutely. The colours on them, and you just don't see Day of the Dead stuff, do you not? You just don't see that kind of theme. It's
so
not
different.
as overly popular, but it is something that people make cards to celebrate. And I think it's not just doing it for Day of the Dead cards. Like I know Nicole, who works as part of our team, doing a lot of our samples.
Yeah.
This is so her cup of tea in terms of styling. Oh, I've lost a couple of pages there. In terms of styling, but we just never have options like this.
No.
So what you've got is you've got that beautiful Day of the Dead 12x12 paper pad. We've then also got the vellum pad. This is all in the collection at one. I mean, look at these beautiful vellums. Same designs, but in the 8x8 vellums, okay? I will tell you, this is not in the collection, but it is available as an extra. So if you do want the 8.5x11 mixed cardstock pad, I'll put the details briefly on the bottom of the screen, because we do a set, there you go. So this is the only thing that's not in the bundle. It's got the matte mirror, the mirror, and the black card in there, which just goes beautifully well, right? I'll pop that back to the 12x12, and actually, let's give them the ink pad details, should we? Because there's also a little set of Colour Bloom ink pads on here. I don't appear to have a board. I might come across a board that shows you all of the colours, but there are all of the colours on the ink pads, but you can see them on the base there. So those are our duet ink pads that have that blooming colour technology on there, right? And then I'm going to run you through all of the dies and stamps and everything that goes with it, right? So I don't even know what you call all of these sort of things, but they are absolutely fabulous, right?
Wow,
so you've got loads of stamps, stamp and die sets. You can see the stamp and die sets give you like these sort of things. I mean, aren't they just incredible? Wonderful, the colour as well. Love that side, big side floral on there as well. You've got all of this here with the beautiful music on there as well. There she is. Then you've got the couple. This is fabulous to colour, by the way. So you've got the dancing couple, which is that one there. You've got the trumpeter. I'm sure he's got a proper name, right? But there's the trumpet guy coming in on here. That is that one there. Now there is an incredible 3D embossing folder. So that is your 3D folder, which does not have to be Day of the Dead. It's just a gorgeous photo, so you'll get loads of use out of that as well.
Yeah.
But that's it with one of the skull pieces. I love this piece, right? So there's your butterfly, but it's your skeleton butterfly on there as well, which I personally hadn't seen before. Look at them three all coming together. That beautiful embossing folder with the skeleton butterfly, with the little piece.
Yeah.
You've got all of the stamp sentiments that are going to bring everything together for you. What is that? Zest in the music. Lost in the music. Trying to read them back to front upside down, guys, in the screen in front of you, not the easiest, right? There's all of those pieces. Love is a beautiful melody. And then you've also got to go with your colour blooming pads, lovely set of stencils to go with it as well, right? So there we go. I'm going to see if I can bash out a really quick card and do our Sheena proud, right? Yes. Because what I've got is, you know I love the, I haven't got anything to apply my colour bloom with.
Well, I'll read a few comments just whilst we dig something out for you.
Just a brush to apply my colour bloom with. Someone find us it.
Cynthia just saying, Day of the Dead is very unique. Day of the Dead collection, so cool, says Melody. Well done. Nanny to the Girls says, Day of the Dead, fabulous. Wow, says Beth, what a fantastic set. Gorgeous, so vibrant, says Pamela. And Lucille says, ay, mami, me gusta, did de los muertos.
De los Muertos.
Yeah, French and German, not so much.
Yeah.
This Mexican woman has to have this. Ay Chihuahua, says Lucille Vega. I'm dancing in my kitchen right now. Ay Chihuahua. I'll go with that.
Ay Chihuahua. Have you just made that up? Ay Chihuahua. Right, okay, here we go, watch. Now I've got the brush. I've got it, Ben. I'm going to go and I'm going to use the Stargazer set from the Colour Bloom, right? So, picking it up on the brush. And then brushing it in. This is the best way to apply all of the Colour Bloom ones is with one of the brushes, right? You can do them if you don't have one with your, what you call it? Your normal blending tool. Yep. But this is the best way to get like that nice even application on the duet ink pads, right? Now I'm very conscious, look at this. I've got, look, right. Now, what's special about colour blooming pads is that is the colour that it looks on there. However, soon as, hang on, I'm supposed to be drying this a little bit. I'm just got, you're just going to imagine that you've dried yours a little bit, right? So that was the heat tool effect, right? So you might not see this. Oh, you can see it a bit, right? Can you see when I spritz it, it's a different colour that is coming out. How impressive is that?
Yes.
Do you think we can get around the close-up? Because I think you can see it a little bit more on the close-up, right? So there it is, right? So I'm just, because I don't want it to run. So you've got that different colour. So the colour looks purple on there, but the bloom out of it is actually pink.
Yes.
So once you leave that, what you will find, let me just get a little bit to tidy up the base here. Oh, you can totally see that now. You can see all the pink running to the side, right? I love a colour blooming pad. I'm just going to dab this. I wouldn't usually, because I don't want to lose that colour, but there we go, right? So little colour bit out of there. When you leave it to dry, that is how it's going to look. And I think if I show you to the close-up, you might see that a little bit better. I don't feel like the cameras are doing me justice at all today. That looks there. That looks even better. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Jamie. That is what I needed. I mean, how spectacular does that look, right? So that is that. Then also, look at the couple. So there is your gorgeous couple. So when it's stamped up, you can stamp, and the detail that you've got in that is incredible. And then by the time you colour them and cut them out,
yes, come to
they
life.
look pretty awesome. Same if you're talking about your, whatchamacallit?
Your
Butterfly. There's your butterfly on there. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And you can see, just putting the whole card project together, you've got the base card. Let's have a look. I did have a little bit of matting and layering, but I've lost it. Mat and layer that onto a bit of your gold that's coming in there. You can bring your little couple up. You can pop your little butterfly on the corner. Now, bear in mind, this has been stamped and then again spritzed over the edge. If you can't choose the music, you can still choose the dance.
I love that.
And I just think that is looking brilliant. Now, I know we're wrapping this up, but I have to show you this one last sample just before we kind of go together, because who's made this one? Handmade by Pamela. Pamela, this is incredible.
This is amazing, isn't it?
I mean, just shows all those pieces off to absolute. It just shows you how gorgeous that paper pad is as well, doesn't it? And then these are all with a little tag book in there as well. Love this embossing folder.
While you're flicking through, I can't wait for this collection, says Terry. Love this so much. This is a must-have. Great collection for Mardi Gras, says Cynthia.
Yes.
I think, definitely crossover there for that. And the 3D folder, my favourite in this set, says Crystal. There's a lot of love for this, Sarah. We're not surprised to hear that either.
No, it's because it's so different.
Yeah. I think you guys have loved that. I think certainly the last couple of years, we've brought you a lot of very different collections. We love butterflies and florals, yes, but it's nice to have these different collections for different occasions, and this is going to fly. Beth says, I want it all. I love the skulls, says Patty Redmond, and Hadassah says, this is a massive Sheena collection. Well done to Pamela Abermont. You have won the collection. We picked your comments, so thank you. You say this is so unique and very colourful. It's lovely. Message us, anyone who's won today, for message your name or mention your name, HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Message us and we will get your goodies out to you. The album, says Vanessa Fuentes, is stunning. We've got gorgeous acetate for you as well, launching on Tuesday. Again, we've got a Halloween collection. We've also got a fall collection for you too. 12 sheets you're going to get. I'll try and show you this on the camera here, but what you're going to get, 12 sheets within each, and you get 3 sheets of each of the 4 designs. So your pumpkin spice, this one has got all of those sort of harvesty, fally sentiments on there. Thank you so much. There you go. So you can see a little bit better the colours and the designs that you're going to be getting. You've got your leaves in there as well. So all of those beautiful fall leaves. You're also going to get, this is one of my favourites, this beautiful pattern design in the red. Oh, that pixelates, doesn't it, when you wiggle it? Wowee. Oh, it's just my TV is a bit trippy for me. I'm going to stop doing that. And then you're also going to get your pumpkins in there too. So beautiful 380 microns. So it is almost like a plastic that you've got there, really. 12 by 12 size. And you get 12 sheets in your pumpkin spice. And then the Halloween, you're going to look and love. Again, you've got all your Halloween sentiments there in the green. So you've got your trick or treat. You can snip into this, of course. Absolutely go ahead and do that. But you've got a beautiful green holographic there on the trick or treat. Then you've got this beautiful sort of like blue design with your Happy Halloween in different fonts. Again, feel free to snip into that, craft away. Then you've got your skulls. Might be able to double this up and use this with your Day of the Dead collection, but can you see you've got that beautiful holographic design on all of those skulls and the bones on there as well. And then last but by no means least, you've got your cobwebs in there too, and your spiders. If you want to flip those over just to get a silver design, of course you've got that on the reverse of all of those. And the kind of things you can do, because it is that heavy weight, you can create your gift boxes with these. You know, you can create your crackers with these as well. If you want to do a Halloween cracker, absolutely, why not? And of course you're going to be using them for things like your shaker cards as well. These acetate pads launching in the 9 p.m. hour. You've got the Halloween option and of course the fall option available for you too. Everything and more in the booklet for you. Beautiful fall acetate, says Shannon. Barbara Mann saying, what cool acetate. And ooh, so pretty, says Marnie Pinchoff. Anna, just going back to the Day of the Dead, said that is such an amazing collection and so happy that you guys have brought this to life. All right, next up, a collection again, which I think you're going to absolutely love. This is our layered die-cut florals, Sarah.
Oh yes, we have never ever done anything like this. My word, you are going to love these, okay? So, it's about doing gorgeous hydrangeas that are layered and three-dimensional like this, right? And you can do them in all different colours of card. Look at these. Come on, Jamie, we need to get in close and show them these. These are knock your socks off spectacular. I love a good hydrangea head, right? So, I've got another hydrangea one, I've got another hydrangea one. How is that not thebomb.com?
That's amazing.
Right, and it's layered up and it's three-dimensional. Now, there is a fabulous hydrangea. There is an drop the mic.
I mean,
there is a phenomenal poppy. I mean, is that or is that not a phenomenal poppy, right? So you've got that gorgeous poppy, and then you've also got, this, who's done this card? Lisa West, give that woman a medal. Lisa, look at this.
That's exquisite.
Right, go on, Jamie, get a bit closer in. Oh, yeah, look at that. How phenomenal is that? The detail in these, it is absolutely stunning, right? So you can do and it's all three. You're not choosing. You get the rose, you get that gorgeous poppy, and then is there another hydrangea? Oh man, look at this one.
I'm loving all the sound effects.
Oh, whose is this one? Shan. Oh, hey. I am in love with these die sets. I mean, absolutely in love, right? You are going to be blown away when you see how easy they are to do, right? So all you're doing, should do the poppy.
Yeah.
Love a good poppy. You know I love, hang on, I've got one more card. Sorry, it's my fault. He repositioned all the cameras ready for my
Sarah's getting very excited.
And Sarah's getting very excited. This, with the colours on the bottom, yes. Just one more. As soon as he's coming in, Yes, no, we need a close-up. We need a close-up, Jamie. This, 4 o'clock, I'm just telling you now, 4 o'clock is the hour. You need to be ready for 4 o'clock, don't you? In fact, don't even wait for 4 o'clock. That is the, okay. Rebecca, the design team have had an absolute field day with these, and this is still my favourite. That's still my absolute favourite. Right, here we go. So, here's what you're going to do. I thought we'd go really spectacular with some of the mirror card. And just to show you how easy it is, because the mirror card will show off the die cut pieces beautifully, right? I'm going to cut a couple of the layers of the poppy all in one go, right? So you can cut up multiple layers, and you've got multiple bits of the poppy. So that goes in there like that.
Yeah.
Fold it down, make the sandwich, in we come, and because the dies are so detailed, it'll die cut and do you an emboss at the same time, right? So you've got there, die cut, and the emboss. And do you know what my trick is for doing detailed embossing?
Go on.
I'll do you one. I haven't got any over here. Kitchen roll, right? Put a little bit of kitchen roll underneath and it'll do your deeper emboss. Can you see like that one? Do your deeper emboss. Go on, we're going for a close-up. Yes, that's how we do a lovely close-up, right? So, what you're going to do, you want to put the whole thing together, right? Let me just show you. You're going to take the back piece. Here is all of the die cut. So you've got the outer piece if you want to just frame it up. You've got the detail ones all laid up, and then this you're going to do in the black. And we have one. Here's what I prepared earlier.
Yeah.
You've got your stalk, which is very, very fine, and we've even got our little leaves on there, right? So let me just show you to go nice and simple with a card. There is my card with the base piece, right? Let me get a little bit of dotty straight up the middle of there. And I'm going to bring that round. So we're going to start off our poppy in the centre. I think I will bring this on and we'll bring this out, just coming out. Oh, in you go. I did just have you underneath there like that. Right. Right, here we go. So you're going to layer up that first piece, which goes onto here like this, right?
Okay.
Oh, somehow got that a little bit blue. So that is going to go into here like this, right? Mm-hmm. Then what you want is you want your 3D glue gel, but the easiest thing, YouTube is if you put your 3D glue gel into your syringe, right? So you just squeeze it into the back of the syringe, and I'm going to fill about 2/3 of a syringe full. Yeah. Half a syringe to 2/3 is perfect. Always, when you're filling it up, squeeze the edge out the top and then put the lid on. Right? Good tip there.
Good tip, yeah.
So then what I'm going to do is I've got the next piece is going to come up on there. So if I just get, maybe I don't, my ball tool, maybe I don't. Watch, if you haven't got your ball tool handy, watch what you can do. Just do that in your hand on the back of your scissors. It's not quite as effective as using the ball tool, but it still does give you a little bit of shaping on there like that, right? And I'm going to do the same with my little rounded piece. Yep, apparently here is my ball tool that's right next to me that I just didn't
want to say, it was right under your nose, but...
Yeah, Liam did tell us. You might not have wanted to say, but Liam pointed it out for us, right? So I'm going to lift all of that up with some 3D glue gel, position that down there like that, right? I'm going to 3D glue gel this up and position this down on here like this. Now you're starting to see it come together and look like an actual flower, aren't you? Right?
Absolutely.
That is going to go. Now I think I should have a pair of tweezers. Look at that. I even looked past my nose end this time, right? And then my tweezers, I'll just position that in there. Yes. Yes, it's looking good. And then I've even got the centerpiece here with a tiny little bit of glue gel on the back. And that is just going to go into there like so, right? So there is my beautiful poppy, all made up, looking very incredibly dimensional.
That's amazing.
And I've done it on the, what do you call it? I've done it on the mirror card, just so that you can really see like the satin finish mirror card. But I want you to see, even on regular red mirror card, regular red non-mirror card, that is it there. I mean, don't they look fantastic? So you've got the poppy. We've also got the rose with my favourite card here. Love that. And then last but definitely not least, you've got that gorgeous hydrangea. And it's all three of them. Now, what I will say is, if you are going for them and you want just some cardstock, we've got this brilliant pack of linen card. It's a 30-piece pack with 10 different colours, 3 sheets of each in your linen card, in all of your different colours there. So it just gives you all of them lovely floral colours that are going to work for all the ones in here. So it's just a nice floral patterned card pack that's going to work with all of these beautifully.
Jane B says, absolutely beautiful and unique floral dies. Love the excitement, says Deborah, and Cynthia says the 3D flowers look real. Shelley just saying, I adore those dimensional flowers. So many ideas. And Rita says, I know you think I'm crazy, but the samples are so realistic, I can almost smell all the flowers. I know what you mean. They are so realistic. Susan Carter says, this is my #1 must-have. It's just the best. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, says Darlene. They're stunning. And I thought, says Jen, I didn't need more flowered eyes. I was wrong. Barbara is just picking a jaw up off the floor. Phenomenal florals and beautiful cards. And Rita Jackson says, flowers that last forever. What a gift. Jessica says, beautiful effect on the flowers. Love how realistic they look. And Donna says, I love poppies and hydrangeas. Classic. Thank you for all the comments coming through. The winner of the Laird Die Cut Florals is Mary Edney, who says, flowers are my favourite. Well, you've won the collection, Mary. You need to message us. hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com is the email address. So thank you so much, everybody, for all the comments. And don't forget, if you haven't yet got your booklet, download it from wherever you're watching us right at this precise moment. Quick one from me with your Halloween charms. These are just brilliant. And if the Christmas charms that we had just before I went away are anything to go by, these are going to absolutely fly out of the door. So you will get in your pack of 50 a selection of these fantastic charms. So you're going to get your spooky ghosts in here, you're going to get cobwebs, you're going to get pumpkins, you're going to get the spiders in there, witches' hats and big black bats, woo, boo. You've also got things like the mummies in there and the ghosts of the different colours. As I say, all those different designs, you will get a selection, 50 of those in total you're going to get in your bumper pack, and those are available right throughout the day. So nice to pop into maybe little gift bags, nice again to make jewellery with. I love the suggestion last time when we had the Christmas ones of people saying they were going to make earrings out of these as well. If you want some spooky earrings for Halloween, you've got the opportunity to be able to do that as well. 50 in your pack, and those are going to be available for you right throughout the day. Right, keep the comments coming. Still more prizes to give away. Such great new items, says Tracy Wood. I love everything. What about something from the monthly craft club?
Yes, so we do a re-enrollment opportunity once a year in our monthly craft club. Now, for those of you that don't know, or if you aren't in the programme, the monthly craft club is an exclusive craft club that we only run through HSN, right? So if you are not in this through HSN, you cannot buy this anywhere else, not from us directly. You can't get them. The subscription, the enrolment, is only through HSN. And the concept is, every month we teach you a new technique. So you get this amazing kit delivered to your house, you get all the instructions, you get the video tutorials that support it, and we unbox and we walk you through a brand new technique. So for example, well, I'll come through what they are, okay? Now, what we've done is we've taken 3 of the consecutive months and said, if you are wanting to enroll, basically you'll buy in this item number. You get a 3 for 2 on 3 previous craft clubs, so you get numbers 12, 13 and 14. And then from next month, you will be in the auto-ship subscription and you will get them delivered monthly. Now, the great thing is, if you ever want to skip a month or miss a month or not do that, you just cancel it for that month. Don't cancel the entire thing, just don't do that shipment. Yeah. But if you are not in the programme, you never, ever have the opportunity to get it. So, for example, this one, number 12, was all about duetting pads, right? So if I show you what is in the kits are phenomenal. And I mean, even if I am saying that myself, right? So you want to learn about duetting pads, right? Look at this. You get the tutorial book with all of them. You're going to learn how to do blended backgrounds, layered watercolour effects, heat embossing, ghosting and faux bleaching, colour splattering, swink and stamp, that's a new one I've never done before, and using masking tape to mask a border, all using duetting pads. Okay. And you literally get taken through step by step, and everything you need to do all of these techniques is in this kit, right? This is what I love about it, is everything is in this kit. So I need you to understand, you need to re-enroll. Right, everybody. Okay? So you need to get re-enrolled in this. So if you're not in the programme, you need to get into the programme. And am I right in thinking, if you're in the programme, yours will have stopped and you need to restart it? Yes. I need confirmation on that because I'm not sure that seems right to me. Okay. Right. So I will find out for you guys. And do you know what? Even if we can't let you know during the show, we'll let you know on the night, because this is on with Suzanne at 8 o'clock. But then also, you need to understand, if you go and have a little look in the Facebook group, we'll let everybody know in the Facebook group, right? But just to show you, so to do these, you are getting 4 of the duet ink pads, right? You're getting a roll of the masking tape. You're getting the blender, so you've seen me using these already tonight. You get the blending tool that you need in there to be able to do these techniques with. You get the masking tape in there as well. You get the watercolour ink, the watercolour paper that we're going to use. You get a stencil, and you get a massive stamp set, right? So every one of those card techniques that I was showing you, you're going to learn all of them. All of these, the 7 techniques, you're going to learn using those stamps, those background techniques, all of these tools to do every one of them cards. That is absolutely phenomenal. And you can see that it tells you exactly what comes in the kit and then gives you an idea of some of the cards, right? So that is what you're going to do in the very first one. Now, bear in mind, this re-enrollment, you get 3 kits for the price of 2, and you get the opportunity to be enrolled back in. So not only will you get that one, brilliant, right? Let me show you the next one. So the next one is all about paper flowers, right? Right, this is right. If you are already in the subscription, you are already in it. That's exactly what I thought. If you are not already in it, this is your chance to get in it, right? Now, you want to learn about paper flowers? This next set is all about learning how to do paper flowers. So again, I want you to have a little look in here. We're going to learn quilled flowers, rolled flowers, single petals, the different types of ones, rolled cabbage rose dies, the modern rose one, single petal flowers, flower box displays, 3-pointed edge dies. It'll take you through all of these and how to do all of the different techniques, and you get all of the tools that you would need included in here, right? So let me just show you. You get all of the dies. Now, I'm not being funny, guys, but that there would be a $30 die set. Right, just to put that in perspective, 3 different rolled paper flowers and all your laid paper flowers and your stamens, that would be a $30 die set. You also get the stencil to do the gorgeous flower box, right? Then you've got some of the papers so that you can practice some tissue flowers. You've got craft card in there. You've got to do the boxes. You've got beautiful coloured papers for doing all of your quilling dies. You've got the metal to go with that. You've got the tags, and you've also got the little tag sets that go with it, right? Again, that is a massive set, and you're going to learn all of those techniques and exactly how to do them with that one set. This is a 3 for 2 though, so you are getting 3 of the kits. So 3 months worth of kits, but then you get the enrolment into the next one, right? 3rd kit, and I hope it just gives you a bit of an idea of exactly what's kind of coming in these, because they really are spectacular, right? So this one is all about learning how to do decoupage. So in this set, you've got your actual decoupage itself.
Yeah.
There it is, you've got all that decoupage. You've got some, and that's die cut. You've got some gorgeous cardstock. You've got some 3-dimensional frames, and you've got the cards to go in here. So you're going to be making base cards, you've got the frames, you've got all of your foam pads, you've got a little one of our iridescent glitters, and then just so that you learn all the techniques that you're going to be doing, these are the cards that we're going to be doing. This is what we're going to be learning about, and it just shows you exactly where we could be taking this. I mean, these are utterly spectacular. So it just gives you an idea. I mean, this is what we're talking about. A framed card onto the lid of a box, right? Or just learning how to do just basically some decoupage techniques.
Yeah.
So it really is just nice to do something a little bit different from time to time. I've chosen 3 boxes, which have been 3 of our more popular boxes, which are 3 really big jam packs. So you've got the ink pad style ones, you've got the flower creation one in 3D, you've got the card making with the decoupage. 3 completely different ones. You only pay for 2, you get the 3 for 2 on the price, but most importantly, you get enrolled into the programme.
Yeah, I'll be enrolling with these new sets, says Nanny to the girls, and loads of fun in a pouch for sure, says Barbara. I like that, loads of fun in a pouch. Catherine says, just wow. Plus, Craig does tutorials and lots of tips, says Cindy. He does. The content's well worth the money, as it would be more expensive if bought separately. And they're a good way to dip your toe in the water, aren't they, and try out sort of different styles of craft. Love the decoupage set, says Sonal. And Darlene says, I love my craft club kits. Got to try things I'd never done before. What we're going to do for this, we'll give away a voucher, because in case you do want to enrol in the club. So well done to Sarah Thompson. You have won yourself a voucher to spend. You said, I've been waiting for this craft club to come back on HSN. Well, you've got a voucher to spend with us as well. HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com is your email address to email. Also coming up on the craft day, brand new plaid pad, which you know Craig was super excited about. He showed you this briefly the other day on Crafters TV on the countdown to launch, didn't he? He's so excited about this. It's coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Single-sided plaid, but in all of these fall and autumn time colours. This is going to fly. It's going to be super popular. If you remember the original plaids that we bought you in the blues and the greens, we had that blush pad, didn't we, a little while back? A lot of you were then asking for more plaid pads in colours for all sorts of occasions. This is just going to work perfectly for all of your Thanksgiving, fall, and even Halloween projects as well. So you might be wanting to multi-order this when it comes around on Tuesday in the 9 o'clock hour. Again, more inspiration and ideas with your fall plaid pad is in the booklet. Do make sure you grab that. I know the majority of you have, but if you haven't yet got it, certainly at the end of the show, do make sure you download it and get all the details in there. It's got all your times in there and lots more inspiration as well. Love the decoupage, says Pat. There's so many places I can use the decoupage flowers. And Jam Martin says, yes, paper plaid. Boom. Right, we're going to finish off with a collection which I think you are going to go absolutely crazy for. You know, it's such a big deal, isn't it? Certainly in the US, Halloween. And this vintage Halloween collection, I think, is going to set you right for this Halloween and many Halloweens to come, Sarah.
We did a Halloween collection last autumn, and I remember launching it, and it didn't even make the full presentation.
Oh.
This will knock that into a cocked hat, as our Leanne would say. This is absolutely the next level.
Yeah.
As soon as I start showing you the cards, you're going to go bananas for it. And let me just explain. It's not a massive. So quite often we do a collection this big, and you'll be thinking $99. That's where we got. Think smaller. We've absolutely, it's the size and scale there, but we've compacted it down. I'm not allowed to tell you the price because I get shot.
Right.
But I'm just going to tell you now, when this drops to that price, you will not believe the price it's at. I need you to see all of the components because they are stunning, right? Absolutely stunning. Vintage Halloween coming up with Adam, right? So you've got things like your little pumpkins. We've got, look at these here, right? The ghosts, the ghouls, honestly, the cards that you're going to make. Look at this, bone doer.
Bone doer.
Isn't that so?
It's a French skeleton.
How cute is that card? How stinking cute is that card, right? You trick or treat. Look at that embossing folder, Ben.
Yeah.
That embossing folder. Hello. Just hello. I love it. I'm going to be demoing with that one in just a second for you. You've got your stencils in here.
That's
You're doing
cool.
things like, and I mean, even the little die cuts for these. Yes, we do have. Look at this, the little coffin. How cute is that? How amazing. Do you know what? So useful on so many things. I think they are lovely. And the paper pad, in fact, I'm going to pop the details in for it. It's in the collection, but you will categorically be buying more. How amazing is this edge?
That's so good.
How amazing. Are you ready for this? Back to the bone doer. Bone doer.
Bone doer.
I mean, yes, look at her. Is she sassy? I'm going to step back so you can see her. Is she sassy or is she sassy or what?
She's like the witch out of Bewitched, she is. Very sassy.
Oh, God, just that. Apparently, Craig called her sexy.
Oh.
It's like, that is it. I love this. I just had to show you all the samples. The samples are to die for, right? So, let me just go through everything that's in the kit, right? I'm going to start with a 12 by 12. And I feel like we need to do it on the overhead so they can see every page because it's just incredible, right? So, hello, I'm going to have to move it to the right apparently a little bit. There you go. Right, there she is. Sexy Witch. 3 sheets of each one, 36 sheet pad, right? So it's Halloween, but it is vintage Halloween. So it's different to what we've done in the past. And I just think you guys went bananas last year. This, like I say, is next level onto what we've done. As I think I said at the start of the show, Ben, we are under pressure to up the ante all the time. This is how we up the ante. I mean, look at her. She's just so sexy in there. Sassy. I think she's sassy.
Yeah.
Well, Craig can think she's whatever he wants. Right, look at these. Do you know what? The design quality in the paper pad, I know I say it all the time, but we are just phenomenal, right? I'm just going to keep blowing out trumpet because we are just thebomb.com when it comes to making the best paper pads in the crafty world, right? So there's all your gorgeous papers and you're getting 3 sheets of each one and they all look stunning. You are going to want more. This is it, you're going to want more of these. Just going to tell you now, 874-551.
Yeah.
They will sell out before we get to the show. They will not be in Adam Freeman's hour. I'm just telling you a mile off, right? So let me just show you all this. You've got some ribbons in here. The ribbons perfectly matching with the 12 by 12 pad, right? And then I'm going to walk you through everything. So there is that skeleton. He is amazing. That is him there, right? So there's your skeleton. Then you've got your little witch in the cauldron, the little witch's cat. And
Is it a cat witch?
Well, it's a witchy cat.
Cat witch.
It's a cat witch. That's the word I wanted. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cat witch, right? So there's the cat witch. Then there's that edgeable, which I told you. I think having that on a curve like that is so different, and it just looks brilliant. I mean, that other card that I showed you, I absolutely love, right? Then you've got all these little bits and pieces, which are, if you wanted to look at this, they're like your cauldron portions and things like that.
That's
How
so good.
cute are they? Just so handy to have. And also, these will come out year after year after year for Halloween, right? These are so useful. The little spider and the cobwebs, going to use them loads, right? The cat is just as sassy as the witch, right? I think that's... Do you know, did you ever read Harry McClary to your cats?
Harry McClary.
Harry McClary. Doesn't that look like Slinky Malinky?
It does look like Slinky Malinky.
Slinky Malinky.
Yes.
Yes.
Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy.
Yes. There's the sexy witch.
Yeah.
The sassy witch, I should say. Best witches. How cute is that? Best witches. Come on, you've got to laugh for us. Best witches. Right, okay, there are... Now, can I just show you some of the samples you could be doing, right?
Love the spider.
How good's this?
Oh, yeah.
How good's that? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. And then you've got that lovely vintage Halloween trick-or-treat embossing folder.
Yeah.
That is going to give you... It's still going. It's still going. Do not be fooled, guys. I'm just going to tell you now, this is not coming in at $99. It's not coming in at $99. Just watch this space, right? There's all of the stamps that you saw, and there are so many of these. I mean, look at this. Just come on. Just come on. How amazing is that,
the
right?
boingy pumpkin.
Are you ready for this one as well? It's a shaker card with bones in the shaker card.
That is brilliant.
Isn't that
like
brilliant?
The skeleton's fallen to pieces.
Absolutely love it, right? And so then you get all of these best witches, bonjour.
Bonjour. Sounds like Devil Boy out of Only Fools and Horses.
No bones about it. You're a sweet friend. Love that. Happy Halloween, boo to you, trick or treat. I mean, there's just have a perfect Halloween, spooky vibes. Happy Halloween, I just love them, right? So, am I going to have time for a super quick demo? Oh, Nicholas says I can have time for a super quick demo. Right, okay, so let's go with this. The embossing folder, by the way, is a 3D one because we are awesome and we do gorgeous embossing folders, right?
We do.
So I'm going to take that through. I'm going to whap it through the MIDI to do this in warp speed, right?
Okay.
Now, this is how you can do a nice, quick and simple card. You can go straight down there with your trick or treat, right? You can come in with your sanding block and then just sand the top off the trick or treat to make it look really, really like, what's the word? What is the word? Like vintagey.
Vintagey, old,
yeah.
spooky.
Yeah, now we did used to have one of those special things that takes the fibres out of the cardstock, but I don't appear to have one. So all I'm going to do now is give that a nice big rub over. Yeah. And then I'm going to just keep going at that a little bit more, and then I'm just going to use a little bit of what do you call this? Kitchen roll. Yes, look how much better it looks.
Yeah, it stands out more.
When you do that, right? So trick or treat. Then, just to finish it off, a little bit of gilding wax, right?
Yes.
Just onto the pumpkins. Yes, that's what we're talking about. It just needed lifting up that little bit on the pumpkins, didn't it? And I think that makes all the difference. Little bit of pumpkinage going on here like this.
Safe to say this is going to fly from the comments which are coming through.
Oh, Ben, this is going to be... This is just absolutely going to go bananas when we get to the show, right? I'm just warning you all now. It's going to go bananas and you've been given the heads up. Let me just check how many they've ordered. Ooh, right.
What, not enough?
That is going to cause problems on our Adam show. I can see that coming a mile off, right? So, then, if we want to do the base card... I've just used some of that lovely linen card. You can use that edgeable, right? And if you take the edgeable over the edge like that, it's going to come in on your card like so, right?
Okay.
Lovely edgeable. Then all I'm going to do is I've done it again in the orange, and I'm just going to dotty tape pen down the back of there to make this stand out. Watch the difference it's going to make. It's incredible, right? So if you take that on there, pop this on here like this, and I'm just going to slightly off-centre it so that you get that little bit of a shadow coming along, right? Look at the difference that's made.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It really, really stands out, right? Now, the vintage paper pad, phenomenal. So if you just pop a little bit of vintage paper pad behind there like that, right? Yeah. We can take out trick or treat. You can do a little bit of matting and layering on the top. I've forgotten to cut my mat and layer out. Never mind. Take this on here like that. There we go. Trick or treat, and it's looking immense. There we go. Look at me, finished with time to spare.
Well, it's going to fly, this. Phil's is saying, I love everything about this collection. I can make cards and introduce Halloween more in the Netherlands, says Altje. Yeah, I feel like the US do it big, we do it fairly big, but definitely introduce it to the Netherlands. I love that. The skeleton's so well done, says Pamela, and I absolutely will use it in my scrapbook. The witch reminds me of Samantha from the TV show Bewitched. Me too. This is one of those must-have collections, says Evelyn, and Amy O says, I love everything. I'm going to be so broke after craft day. Thank you for all the lovely comments. Well done, Shelley White. You've won the collection. You say this collection is bona fide, amazing and spooky. I see what you did there. Bona fide. Bonjour. HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com for you to claim your prize. Oh, there you are. There you are. It has been a fantastic show. Thank you so much for all the comments. It's going to be a busy day next Tuesday, isn't it? And you're going out, aren't you? I'm flying out. So me and the team are all flying out on Saturday because it's a massive show. So we've got all the setup to do Sunday, Monday. My first hour on air is Monday. So I know you've got to stay up late for me, but 1 a.m. Monday. And then I get a bit of a lie-in, so it's worked out all right. Nice. And then we'll be back up at 4 p.m, 9 p.m. for full hours, and I'll be tittering around through the rest of the day at times. On the evening, though, not on the morning. Well, we'll see you then. You've got about 40 minutes now, and then get ready, because we're back on Crafters TV. Me and the fish. More of that Christmas Rose collection, and Sheena, digital Sheena, with Draw the Line. What? We're showing a video of Sheena doing Draw the Line.
Digital sheener.
Digital sheener,
It's
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
I heard about this draw on the line, and I've also been watching it.
It's incredible.
I want to have a go.
Yeah.
It looks brilliant. Everyone was talking about how we make it yesterday. Have fun. We'll see you in 40 minutes.
I will, and Sarah will see you on Craft Day on the 13th of August. Until then, bye.